You know, it's one thing when you're with your friends and you're just having fun with your friends, but when you start doing it to people you don't know and you're attacking someone.
Yeah, you were attacking me back in 2011. In fact, let me break it down. This is a reaction video to a reaction video, whatever you want to call it. Woo! When I saw that, this was my second time watching that, but when I initially saw that, I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? You guys are probably thinking, Tiffany, what are you talking about? Poetic Old Soul, what are you talking about? I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down because I need to get this off my chest. Let me just say real quick, it's ironic how a person does a reaction video to bullying when that particular person actually bullied me. But saying all those things that she just said, that y'all just heard, but she did that same thing to me. I'm not a victim. I'm just saying. I mean, you can call it, oh, you're throwing her under the bus. No, someone needs to be exposed and confronted, mainly confronted. So it's good. You know who this is. This is Poetic Old Soul. Now, I should be celebrating the fact that my book, Poetic Like Me, is on Kindle. It's finally on Kindle as of yesterday, or well, today is Wednesday. Yeah, this video might not even be uploaded until Thursday. But anywho, my book is on Kindle, and I should be celebrating. But there has been a lot of personal crap that has been going on in my life, and I'm just so through and so done, you know. And then to see that video just that was like the straw that broke the camel's back for me. I was like, oh no, ma'am. And I just transported back to around May or June of 2011. And it was right before my mom passed away. And I remember talking to my mom about the whole situation that went down between me, the one you just heard, okay, Chicks and Soup, Sincere Couture, and the one other little party. I don't want to say her name, but let's just say that she goes by the name of, let me see, I'm trying to think of a nickname for her. Um, we'll not say her name. So, low key. Let's just call her low key. So, what happened? Back in 2011, let me just say this real quick. I am one of the contributors and authors of a book called Letters to My Bully. Okay, it's on Amazon, it's in stores everywhere. And I'm so happy to be part of that movement, you know, Letters to My Bully, because of the fact that the bullying needs to stop big time. And people need to understand that, you know, when you bully somebody, you don't know what the hell they're going through. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what's going through their minds. You don't know. You know, like she was saying in that video, you know, it might be fun and games and you're laughing with your friends and poking fun at somebody else, but the shit ain't funny. You don't know what that person's going through that you are bullying. And it's ironic and hypocritical how she would make a video about bullying when she was doing the bullying to me and whoever else she was bullying. Well, me, I'm speaking for myself. You know, I mean, and then the sad part about it is that that friend that we were both friends with allowed it to happen, and I had to cut the shit loose. I remember telling my mom about it, and she was like, "Oh no, Tiff. Oh no. You need to cut that loose." You know? And it all started. Let me just give you a quick backstory. All right? Sincere Couture, this is to you. I remember when you used to help me, when you helped me get on Chicks and Soup, as a guest. You know, we both, me and you and a few other guests got on this video that you created, and it's a beautiful video that you created back in October 2011 when the bullying and the suicides were happening, you know, and the whole It Gets Better movement was happening. And you wanted to do a special video and you wanted me to be part of it. And I thought that was so cool. And I love that you made me a guest on Chicks and Soup twice. And I appreciate that. I mean, you were such a kind hearted, spirited, awesome, funny, poetic individual. I mean, I was looking up to you. I mean, I was like, man, she's part of Chicken Soup. She's just really awesome and nice. You know, if it weren't for Sincere Couture, I would have never been a guest on Chicks and Soup years ago, back in 2010. I give you full credit for that. You know, in fact, the ironic or that trippy part about this full situation is that I was bullied by a person who she was friends with by the name of Low Key. And all because of a video that I made that Sincere Couture posted on her page on Facebook. And that friend bullied me. I confronted her on Facebook telling her, you shouldn't do that, man. This, you know, from a fam to a fam, you shouldn't do that because you never know what that person's going through. I told Sincere Couture, she had my back. She stood up for me. And then the trippy part about it is that me and Low Key ended up becoming friends. You know, even after all of that, me and her became friends. So, fast forward to about May or June of 2011. And I did not see this coming because I thought that Sincere Couture and I were cool. All right? I thought me and you were cool. And so one day, Real Low Key made this video. And she was like, I want you to... Yep, I said her name. Oops! Low Key made this video. And she was like, I want you to see this. I'm like, okay. Mind you, just got on the phone with her. She called me. It was my first time talking to her on the phone. Heard Sincere Couture in the background, whatever. They were hanging out. So, I watched the video of what Low Key made. Thankfully, the video was deleted or hidden or whatever. But I saw the video, and I saw that Sincere Couture was making little jokes and throwing shade at me in that video, and they recorded and put me on speakerphone of me being on the phone with them, and I didn't even know that I was recorded and was on camera, and my voice on camera, and then being put on blast on YouTube. I didn't know that. They thought this shit was a joke. I was like, at first I was like, oh, that's funny. But then as I was watching the video, I saw that Sincere Couture was making little jokes like, you know, just saying shit. Just making little, you know, remarks under her breath on camera, knowing that I was going to see that. And then made this fucked up remark and said, you know, I don't watch Tiffany's videos anyway. I haven't watched her videos in a while. I don't watch her videos anyway. What? There was so much going on and drama within that whole situation of Sincere Couture talking mad shit about me for no reason and Real Low Key, you know, letting it happen. That really just did not sit well with me. And as a result, I had to cut both of them loose because I was just trying not to deal with that. I was like, man, I really thought Sincere Couture and I were cool. You know, and then you want to throw shade at me for no reason. And I'm just like, why? What the fuck did I do to you to do that? To throw shade at me? You feel me? That hurt. That fucking hurt. Shit. You know, after all you've done for me and you want to throw shade at me? Why? Because real low key was, I guess, liking me or something, and you was jealous. I mean, what was? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. To this day, I don't know. I still couldn't figure out why you were being a bully to me. I was just like, what happened? What happened? Why is she? Why? Why? And you know what? I had to realize when people are bullies, they only do that shit to people because they're hurting themselves. They are hurting. I always say to myself, you know what? That person is hurting. They are really hurting deep down inside their spirit. They are hurting. And that's really not my problem. But I don't have to tolerate it. I don't have to, I don't, I don't have to deal with it. I don't, I just, and as a result, you cut them loose. So I just wanted to let you know that, yeah, you hurt my feelings. Yeah, you were a bully. Yeah, that video that you made yourself look like a total hypocrite. And, you know, this might ruin my chance of being on Chicks and Soup in the future as a guest. But you know what? When someone is wrong and they, I just felt that this was the perfect time to confront the actual individual and let them know that you might need to look in your own backyard before you give advice to somebody as far and it's to the whole world about bullying when you were to bully yourself. I mean, yeah, we understand that there are two sides to a story, whatever, but I keep it raw and real. Y'all know that. I don't bullshit. You know, I just gave y'all full tea on the fact that it's so upsetting and heartbreaking that how somebody can be cool with you one minute and then want to throw shade at you the next minute for no reason. It's on some childish kitty shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're just like, whoa, where did that come from? What did I do to her to come at me like that? Come at me like that. Where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? And then the sad part about it is that when they, like she was saying in the video, and like I'm going to say, you never know what the fuck they're going through. Especially if you don't know them. I'm just saying. You just got to be careful of what you say to people and how you say it to people. Knowing that they're going to watch what you say on camera or whatever the case may be. You got to be careful because ain't no telling what they will do to you. Ain't no telling whether the karma is going to come right back to you. Okay? You can call this karma, whatever, but somebody needs to be told that, you know what? You're wrong. You're wrong. And you needed to be told that, yeah, don't try to make some video about bullying when you were to bully yourself. I hope you forgive yourself for whatever you have done in the past. All that, yeah, it's in the past. But you know what? When something bothers you, you're either going to just sweep it under the rug or confront them. And this is my way of confronting you. And that's all I got to say about that. I'm out. Poetic Old Soul signing out. Telling you guys, just think before you speak. Because this bullying shit and hypocrites, I'm done. I'm out. Peace.